Welcome back to the Owlygarchy, dear friends. We're a bit drunk, apparently. Mutt is not happy about the mercenaries in our camp. What should we do about it? Well, we could prepare for the battle, or at some point I think we should go to Kuttenberg, do this quest. There's a quest in Bilony as well, and Malashov. I think we should do those before the battle, and probably if it takes a lot of days, we might even go to the tournament. So right now, I should probably just head towards this, get the quest. Okay, the Sigismund's camp, I'm not gonna do it. Though, at some point I should probably go into Sigismund's camp and see the damage that was done.
Go.
By the explosion. Hopefully this is southeast. I think it's morning. So yes. I see this is the one with the burning charcoal. Grund, I think. Right. Grund. From Grund. Old Kutna donation. Not happy about that. So this way is east. This way should be south. That road leads to Kuttenberg.
Quick.
Yeah, I didn't do any alchemy off stream actually. Off camera, better said. I think I know where this is.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's where they were forging the fake coins, right?
Whoa!
Or is it where? Oh, I think no, it's where the guy who thought he was in hell. Damn it, I saw it last second. And I thought about it. I said, no way, I'm not gonna hit it. Okay, they cleared the camp here. There were a bunch of guys. We're just stealing coin from merchants. Jump.
Go.
Okay, more meat, but we do not need it. That's clearly east. We should head south. Yeah, because we're almost near Kuttenberg. Okay, past the burned houses. In the meadow, and this is the second inn, right? Let me check. Yeah, I think it's the second inn because it's with the bathhouse facility of, I don't remember her name. Basana, Brana, something like that. These guys are carrying a lot of cabbages. I know I have on my horse some woman's clothing. Move it to me. Oh, horsey. Hopefully we can do this quest now.
Who are you off to see, smelling like that?
Oh, it's not this maid. Where is that lady? Oh, here she is.
Are you begging here?
No, I'm waiting here for my prince to come.
Hello,
Should be here
Cookie.
any moment now with his entourage
I'm doing
to
great. I
take
just
me
started the
away.
stream. And for the next about 3 hours, we're gonna play this game.
Good you still have a sense of humor left.
Well, that's about all I have left. As you can see, I'm not exactly faring all that well lately.
Few people are these days.
We need to change our clothes.
Margaret, wait, I know you. Of course. You helped me get out of that locked shed. Do you remember?
From a shed?
At the mill. You
Yes,
saved me from the miller.
That was you? I didn't recognize you at all.
What a coincidence.
I'm close to 300 hours in this
Isn't
game.
it?
Not a chance.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just now I know why you were locked up there. The miller told me what happened. How you robbed him there.
No.
That old man brought the catch pole, and they wanted to blame it all on me. If I hadn't have taught myself out of it, they might have even hanged me.
I'm really sorry about that, Henry. I apologize. I didn't
Should we
want you
trust
to get
her?
into any trouble.
Or not.
Aye. You just used me so you could get away.
There was nothing else I could do. I had to rob him.
Of course you had to.
Please, let me explain. I didn't do it for myself.
You better have a good excuse. Why'd you rob him?
Let's hear it then. Why did you rob him?
I had a very good friend, Aneshka. We served together in that mill you saved me from, but then something horrible happened. The miller couldn't keep his hands off her, but she kept refusing him, except for one time. In short, that pig got her pregnant.
I hope it was out of love, that bastard. That happens in secluded places.
I hope it was out of love at least.
It definitely was not. And as soon as the miller found out, he was furious. He said he's not going to support another hungry mouth, and he drove Aneshka out of the mill, even though she was with child.
What a bastard. But you better not be lying to me again.
Sounds like a real bastard.
The poor girl had nowhere to go, so she slept in the woods. I tried to help her. I brought her food, but it was clear we couldn't go on like that. So we came up with a plan. I'd flee the mill and follow her, and on the way, I'd take the miller's coin. But he caught me.
And I was daft enough to help you get away.
I'm sorry I lied to you, but there was no time to explain it.
All right, then you took the coin to Aneshka. But I still don't understand why you're begging here. Where's the money? Where's Aneshka?
They're both gone. This gang attacked me on the way. They took everything I had, and I don't remember much after that. But I woke up in an old herbalist's home. That kind soul saved me and helped me get back on my feet. It took weeks.
It's a good thing we have those herbalists. Something similar happened to
Yeah,
me.
with
And
Bohemia.
Aneshka?
I don't know where she is. I couldn't find her where she used to sleep. I have to find a proper pile of coin and I'll go and look for her. I'm fond of her, and I don't want her to have to raise that child herself.
Well, that'll be hard. I've never met anybody who made such a pile by begging.
It's the best I can do by myself. But now that you're here, maybe you could help me. I might just know where to find such a sum, and you could make some coin too.
Koki, the good news is that the tournament is now fixed. You can actually participate in the tournament. It's not that hard. unfortunately. Even though I spoke with Menhard and I told him he should bring up more advanced enemies, more trained enemies, and higher prizes. I don't know, it still feels kind of easy. And yes, this game has a ton of side quests, and they're all very different, they're all very interesting. Like this side quest, they usually have multiple sides, multiple endings. You can even solve them multiple ways. It's interesting that they're not like dumb quests in other games, like fetch quests. I honestly hate fetch quests. There are a bunch of fetch quests you can do in the Legacy of the Forge DLC, but they're not necessary. You just get more prestige if you want to change the way your house looks or something like that. They're not necessary to be done, and they respawn each day. You get different quests. They're not necessary. If you don't do them, it's no problem. If you do them, you get rewards. What else can I say? What's interesting about this game from other games, from what I've seen, is that once you do a bunch of main quests, you unlock new side quests. Because at some point I thought I did all the side quests. After I did 2 more main quests, I think 5 or 6 more side quests just unlocked for me, like this one. And for example, this lady, I just found her locked in a barn. She said she was going to get murdered a few episodes ago. She asked for my help, and then she fled. And I found out from the barn owner that she was a thief. But now I found... And then I said, oh, man. And I couldn't do anything to keep her locked until the barn owner came. She just escaped. It was hard-coded. But now I found her at an inn, and she gives me more quests, which is very interesting. You should find some work.
Well, wouldn't it be better if you found some job? It'd certainly bring you more than these arms.
Do you think I haven't tried? But things always end up the same. I didn't exactly endear myself to the master of the house, so he beat me and threw me out. So if I have to choose between...
Yes, new sword recipes, many.
Some baths, being beaten up, or begging for alms, I'll take the alms.
I got new sword recipes in the updates, yeah. At your forge, in Legacy of the Forge, there are people who come and give you quests to craft some weapons for them, or other things, sometimes horseshoes, sometimes work axes. But there is a guy who keeps coming and gives me new sword recipes. Most of them are fake ones, and it's funny, but some of them are good. So what's your plan?
What's your plan?
I want to rob a certain merchant in Kuttenberg. I can't sleep when I think about what he did.
I'm going to show you once I finish the conversation with this lady. You want to rob someone again?
Can't you give the thieving a rest?
If you knew what he did, you wouldn't be so hard on me. The bastard doesn't deserve anything less.
Go on then. What did he do?
He poisoned his wife to marry a younger woman and get her fat dowry. And no one will ever be able to prove it, and he'll never face punishment because no one knows about it. Except me. But we
that
can
seems
hoodwink him
convenient.
Together, so he'll be happy to pay us. If you throw your lot in with me, I'll explain everything to you.
To a good harvest.
Where'd you learn he killed his wife?
How do you know he killed someone?
Because he got that deadly poison he gave her to drink from that herbalist who was taking care of me. He just strolled in there one day and threatened to burn the hut down with us in it if she wouldn't make one for him. What could the poor woman do?
I'm going to show you a few swords and the recipes. What poison was it?
What poison was it? Every healer can tell when someone's been poisoned.
Not with this one. That's what made it so clever. I don't know what it's called, but she said there aren't many people who know how to brew it. The herbalist told me she made it weaker on purpose, but it still was enough to kill that woman.
What do you want to do?
Well, you'll have to give me a better idea of your plan before I agree to anything. What do you want to do?
He killed her for money, so I want to steal it from him. Just like every bloke, he's a whoremonger and his new wife found out about it. Now I've heard she's made his life a living hell, so he won't even say a word to another woman. And we'll make
That's
use
good.
of that.
No?
I'll go to him and tell him I'm expecting his child. And he'll be glad to pay, so I'll disappear and won't destroy his marriage and his reputation.
You slept with him.
You slept with him?
Not a chance. I'd rather die a virgin than have anything to do with such a beast.
Then how do you want to convince him you're expecting his child?
That's where you come in. I've heard there's some decoction or potion that puts a person to sleep. We'll pour it in his drink and make it look like he got drunk and I spent a passionate night with him. He won't remember anything, and what's more, he won't want any trouble at home.
Fine, let's do it.
Fine. So what should I do?
First, I need to find some better clothes. I have to look like an upright townswoman, because even that whoremonger wouldn't start anything with a ragged beggar woman.
I have some clothes. Court Hardery or this one? Woman's. Green one. Let's see if she likes it. Oh, but it's damaged.
What about this?
These rags? I'm supposed to look irresistible. We need something.
All right.
Better.
Then we need some sleeping potion to make him pass out. I don't really know what it looks like, but it has to be strong. Then he won't remember anything.
You mean like this sleeping potion?
You're certainly well equipped, Henry. You hold on to it, but don't lose it. Without it, we'd be sunk.
Of course. Is that all?
Now, the most important thing. That merchant struts around with his nose in the air. That's why you need to look like a wealthy gent.
I can do that.
Charismatic, well-dressed, sweet-smelling.
I get you.
He has to believe you've got a bulging purse and want to spend it with him. Then he'll be eating out of your hand.
From what I hear, it sounds like there's lots of things that could get fucked up. We'll be lucky to get any coin out of him.
Now, Henry, I know we don't know each other that well, but if you do what I tell you, it'll work out. I'll give you something. This ring belonged to my dear late mother. It's the only thing I have. You keep it and return it to me when we split the money and you get your share.
I don't know.
want you to know you can trust me.
Well, thank you.
I know this plan will work. As soon as you have everything ready, come back here and I'll tell you what's next.
Why do I get the feeling she's gonna swindle me? Okay, why are you scared? Okay, let me show you some of the recipes. So yeah, the most expensive one is indeed Sir Valentine's sword, but it looks like a common sword. It's not that great. The Knight sword also deals a lot of damage, but this was in the main game, I guess. The Ataman one. But the Noble sword, this is a very interesting one. No, not the Noble sword. Sir St. George's sword. This one you need colored gold, rock beach, and enamel powder. This is probably one of the most beautiful swords. And the damage difference is not that big. 136 slash to 142, that's just 4 with 6 points. 6 points of damage. Piercing damage is less than 5. And blunt damage 20, 21. But this sword looks so much better. Also, long swords do the most damage. Obviously, I think Sir Rodzig's reforged sword does the most damage. I also found, because we were talking about recipes, Durandal and Excalibur, but they turn out to be fake swords. So, let me show you which sword is this. I think this is Sir Valentine's sword, right? No, this is the Madman sword. You get this sword from a different quest, different DLC called Brushes with Death. And it's broken and you have to fix it. You see, this is where you fix it. Even the metal looks different color. This thing deals a lot of damage and it has something engraved on it. Contricordo Omnipotenti.
Nice.
I'm very dirty right now. Let me show you this sword. This sword is a beauty. It's called St. George's sword. You know St. George, the one who slayed the dragon? You have a dragon etched on the pommel. You have some writing. It says in nomine aeterni. And it even has Martin's, or more likely Henry's, sigil. In nomine aeterni means in the name of eternity, I think. Yeah, it's a very awesome looking sword.
Beautiful.
Beautiful indeed. Was it the sword that you get one? Was it the sword that you get one chance fixing? Saint Radzig's sword is the one you get one chance to fixing it. Sir Radzig's sword, yeah, because you get this one and you only have one chance to fix it. The Madman sword also you get one chance to fix it, because you get the broken short sword. Durandal is also one chance, broken Durandal, and Excalibur one chance. The other ones, Absolver, you can do 1,000 of them. I don't have all the recipes for long swords. I only have 14 out of 17. Short swords, 16 out of 21. And there's a lot of them. Axes, 12 out of 14. One of them is actually a pole arm. It's the Brunswick. I'm not sure if this was a DLC or not. Brunswick's pole arm, pole axe. This thing got me through the beginning of the game. It was so powerful. You also have, I have 10 out of 10 recipes, other recipes. Iron crankshaft. This is for fixing a clock. The clock in Kuttenberg, the one that's broken. Let us wash. Where's the washing trough? Man, I stepped in manure again. Okay, we need to get... we currently have a hangover. This lady is so picky. She wants only the best kind of dress. I thought you might accept that dress, apparently. Oh, what's this bloody dagger? What is this bloody dagger? It may look ordinary, but it was ripped open, but it has ripped open a very important belly. Where did I get this one? Oh, probably... Huh, I can even equip it. I didn't know that. A bloody dagger. Okay. It's probably from... I remember what quest. The one with Chertan. Okay. Definitely I want to take off the Progress coat. Take it off. It looks so much better like this. You even get your own Waffenrock with Henry's Forge, this one. And if you go to tournaments and win with this one, you gain more prestige. Right now I don't want to use any Waffenrocks. So she actually wants a different... Okay, let us maybe equip something that will look very fancy.
I have this dress for you. It'll definitely look good on you.
Thank you. It's perfect.
Oh, so it was bugged.
So, what'd you say? Do I look like a rich merchant?
Well, Henry, you look great.
Hey, Ozzy, welcome.
Perfect.
Welcome to the Owlygarchy. There were some easy combat tricks you can do. The first hit after you cross swords was free. Is it still the same? I'm not sure if it's the same. I'm playing on hardcore difficulty. All finished, so what's
We
next?
have everything. So, what now?
Now we need to go to Kuttenberg, but each on our own. If someone saw us together, it could threaten the whole plan. So we'll meet up there.
All right. And where will I find you?
There's this secluded corner by the city wall between the houses in the Cobbler's Quarter. Be there in 2 days after sunset. I'll tell you more when we meet.
Fine.
And don't keep me waiting there, Henry. Take care, my friend.
Oh, okay. She actually equipped this dress. It's nice. It's beautiful. It's green.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to say
Talk to... Okay. So, this is a timed quest. Help Margaret get the wealthiest burger's money. Talk to Margaret in Kuttenberg in the evening. Okay, we could do a bunch of quests. These are the contracts I was talking about. These spawn each day. They're different ones. For example, this one, blacksmithing contract, you just have to craft a weapon or something. You can play dice for more prestige. To be honest, it shouldn't matter since you got the strongest sword. Everybody dies in 2 hits. Well, that's the interesting part. I'm playing with the mod that makes the game harder. Since they launched the game, they also released the hardcore difficulty mod. It's not the mod, sorry, the hardcore difficulty. It was a patch. You don't have the combat rosette, you don't know where you are on your map, and you need to get a bunch of negative perks, at least 3 out of 10. You can get all 10 of them. I got 4. One of them is Hangry Henry. All food fills me 50% less. So for example, if a nice juicy steak would give you 20 nourishment, now it only gives you 10. And your digestion rate increases by 25%, so that means you get hungry even faster. Also, if your nourishment goes below 50, you get a negative debuff, a debuff on speech, charisma, and intimidation. That's why it's called Hangry Henry. Numbskull, this is a funny one. You gain experience 40% slower. That means you level up slower. This was very necessary. They should have made it like 99%, because I still reach level 29, almost 30. And the funny joke is, in order for you to understand anything, people will have to repeat it at least twice. You gain experience 40% slower. You gain experience 40% slower. They needed to repeat it twice. Anyway, Picky Eater. I chose Picky Eater. All my food spoils 25% faster. That's not such a big problem. But the big debuff is that when gutting animals, you get only a quarter of the items. So you get only 25% of the meat, less meat. Even so, if you do a lot of poaching and hunting, you get a lot of food, meat you can sell. And Punchable Face, this one makes it so that people are stronger, they're braver and more resilient, they tend to give up, to surrender less, and it's a straight 10% more damage. You receive 10% more damage from the enemies. But I'm also playing, as I said, with a mod that makes it so, for example, plate armors, enemies dressed in plate armor, are very, very strong against slashing and piercing damage. So swords don't do as much damage on them. Okay, let's do a few side quests. So when fighting against very heavily armored enemies, you need to use heavy weapons, blunt damaging weapons. Or there are swords that do more blunt damage. For example, hunting swords or some of the very heavy long swords. But they still don't do as much damage as, for example, a warhammer or a mace. So that's why I try to get good with all weapons. Poleaxes are surprisingly good, especially the combos. Also, there's a guy, I'm not gonna spoil it, I finished his quest. It's a very good DLC quest. But after you actually not after you finish, after you get to know him a little bit better, this guy, he's a painter. And the cool thing is, he paints your shield.
For me?
By all means. What shield is it to be?
Master Voita, he has a very cool quest. Let me show you. And he has different colors for different types of shields. For example...
We'll get right to it.
Okay. You can choose the colors. You can choose the patterns. I don't remember which one I had. I think it was this one, yeah. You can change the colors. Blunt damage weapons can master strike, right? Yes, unfortunately not. The strong enemies don't usually get hit by them, so it's better to use swords. Well, actually, if they are fully clad in plate armor, and if they have a helmet with a face mask, the fights will take so long, and you as well are very, very strong against slashing weapons right now, against swords. But if you hit him with a mace a couple of times in the head, yeah, he'll go down. Also, symbols. I have a dragon, fishes, goats. This one's funny. The rabbit, a Pegasus, Fearless Ignatius. He was so funny in the quest. A basilisk, a bull, a cock, a crow, a crayfish. You can even have mutt. Also religious symbols, the devil, blessing, crescent moon, azure. These are just the colors, azure or argent. The green reaper, this one looks nice. Natural one, azure blooms, grapevines, trefoil, antlers, different color antlers, fleur de lis, azure. Oh, it's the lilies, the French one, fleur de lis. Oak leaf, a river, roses. Ooh, the roses are nice. Estoile, mullet, sun. Okay, let's see other historical ones. Von Burgos, crayfish, crow, eagle. This one was, I think, or was it a double-headed eagle? I don't know. I think it is the symbol of the Holy Roman Empire. Moravian eagle. The Scalid's crest, 3 lions, Ratibor, craft, can have a dark arrow, light arrow, an axe, a bard, crosses, crowns. This one's new for me. Dice, leaves, Henry's emblem. I rocked this one for a long time. Kettle hat, lockpicks, the mill, even pickaxes, handgun, potion, and this is the funniest one. The whole symbol sign. Imagine going into battle with holding this. I think the enemies will just laugh and you debuff them. Also the skull, a scarf. When you do different quests, you unlock more designs, which is very nice. And the quests are not actually related to the DLC. It's just main quests or side quests that were in the main game. But once you finish them, you unlock new designs, which is very nice. Okay, I'm not gonna...
Maybe another time then.
Yeah.
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield is it to be?
You have played this game when it came out, or SM, since you know about the tournament bug, right? Did they change or added more perks to the game? Lol, the shield. When this game came out, I played for 20 up to 50 hours, I think. But I was just in the first area, in the Trotsky region. I didn't know about the tournament. I didn't know about the second area. This is actually my first playthrough. I mean, that I'm gonna reach the end. I just tested the game in the beginning. Let me see if there are other designs. Can I have it actually? Argent. Let's put argent. Yeah. So, there's a boar and a dog. This one's new. De servus sum. I am serving my lord or something like that. So I didn't finish the game. This is my first playthrough. I didn't know about the tournament. When the game first came out, I heard that there were going to be DLCs and hardcore difficulty, and I said, "I'm okay." I tested the game. Oh, this one's really nice. Defeat of Evil. The game seemed kind of easy for me, even though I haven't played the first game. I haven't finished the first game. I just played it for a couple of hours. But it was enough for me to learn about combat and the combat rosette. But I put the game aside. Prague. Ooh, this one's nice. Scutions. So I put the game aside and waited for the DLCs to drop and hardcore difficulty to be released. And then in winter 2025, the last DLC came out, which is called I think Mysteria, Ecclesiae, Mysteries of the Church. Yeah. Also, they have a barber. You can change your hairstyle, horse racing. Yeah. So that's why I wanted to play after the last DLC came out, because I wanted to see everything.
Nice and slow.
And even so, on hardcore difficulty, in the beginning it was very hard. It felt very hard for me. I mean, I felt the difference from standard difficulty. In the beginning, because I didn't know the game, even on standard difficulty, it was hard for me. But in a very short time, the game became. I felt that it was so much easier. And then I said, okay, I don't know if I can do this for more than 100 hours on that very easy standard difficulty. So this is your house, your forge. You can customize it. Let me show you. Oh, and there are so many good quality of life improvements. For example, you get a sales chest. There is a lady here who sells items for you, so you don't have to go. For example, I took this Raven's Beak, it's on my horse, and this Rider's Warhammer, and this Captain's Mace, even a heater shield, and a bunch of other armors. Okay, anyway, so I just put them in the chest, I store them here, and in a couple of days, sometimes it takes longer, they get sold. Which is very, very useful. Extremely useful. You don't have to go into every village. I mean, to every trader and sell your stuff. Here you can change the roof. You have different colors. The upper floor. And you unlock them with prestige and money. You need a lot of money. But it's not impossible. Right now, I think I got the best. Here, Italian painting. Yeah, you can change. The blue color is the most expensive one. You can even. There's a lot of customization. Murals, even the murals. You can have the dark one. This one, the painting on the house's plaster depicts the well-known tale of the Roman centurion Martin, who tore his cloak to share it with a beggar. That's interesting, let's buy it. So it's 2000 groschen, it's expensive. Once I reach 30 prestige, blacksmithing prestige with a guild, I'll be able to unlock this. Okay, here I think, yeah, I have everything. I have Virgin Mary or Saint Magdalene, Saint Peter. Okay. Also, you have your own room, and you can put whatever bed you like. There are many, many designs, and they give you buffs. That's very interesting. For example, I have this sleeper's bed, and if I sleep for full 8 hours in this bed, I gain 20% extra stamina for, I think, 1 or 2 days. This one, for every hour of sleep to a maximum of 8 hours, you gain a 0.5 bonus to craftsmanship and unarmed combat for the next 24 hours. So there are a lot of buffs. You get a bookcase. Here you can put on your wall different things like a shelf, boar skin, or elk antlers. You have a scribe shelf. You get a Saver Schnapps potion, which respawns every, I don't know, week or so. Your chest, bachelor's table, this one also gives very good buffs. For example, this one, for 24 hours, training with skill teachers grants you 20% more experience. Merchants, this one's very overpowered. Buying and selling will be more profitable for you for the next 24 hours. You can become a vegetarian. Yeah, it's interesting. Candlestick, I want to unlock this one at 25. You get a raven. Hopefully it speaks. Deer antlers, also your cabinet. When you store things in your chest, for example this one, slowly repairs all cloth and leather parts of combat armor, except boots, stored in the player's chest. Which is interesting. You can even repair your weapons for free. The night stove. The stove adds 10% to sleep quality in your room and permanently adds a 10% bonus to blacksmithing prestige gain. Very interesting. Oh yeah, and you can paint the walls. When in the beginning they're not painted. Right now they have. Oh, I'm gonna show you the room next. Also the courtyard. The courtyard, you get a washing tub where you can launder your clothes. You get a dry cellar. You get your own brand of beer. You get wine. Paved roads because first they were muddy and I was always getting dirty. You can change your gate. Okay. You also can hire apprentices and journeymen in armorer and foundryman. You get your own bees. You get a place where you can your own garden and you can wash your horse and dog. This guy is interesting, the armorer, because you can actually bring him recipes, armor recipes, and he crafts them after a few days. For example, I brought him a pauldron. Let me
Interesting.
look at the sun like this. Okay, I brought him a pauldron, or what are they called? Yeah, and he crafted. It's a custom one with my own design, and it actually is it's more powerful than any you can find at the merchant store. There's also a guy who crafts swords, weapons. Let me launder my... I'm just gonna get them dirty again. You get to smoke your own food. A place where you can smoke food. You get your own bees. You get your own honey. Flowers here. Also, you get an alchemist's area. An alchemist's bench. I'm not sure if I get belladonna, but I think there was a bush of belladonna around here. Dandelion, no. Anyway, your own bees, you get honey. Even get a place where you can lie in the grass and just look at the sun. Rest. This is so nice. Okay. Let's wash our horse because it's very dirty. You get a place where you can dry herbs or food.
Just look. Which of us two is the filthy one here, eh?
After you wash him, you get dirty. This is Apprentice Pushko. You can place dice
I'll have a
with
look at the
him.
wares.
He sells mostly guns and blunt weapons, but also materials if you want to craft weapons, or you can sell weapons directly to him. Here I can store them. Standa the Fly. He worked with your father. I'm not gonna spoil the story, but he was a friend of your father. And Magdalena as well. So look, she sells everything you store in that selling chest, and you can come daily and she gives you money. If you don't come for more days, the money just gets more, accumulates. So let's see, how are things from the
How's
chest?
trade?
I've got the coin for you here.
Thank you very much.
That's a lot of coin. That's like three days worth of selling.
Do you have any commissions for me?
Aye. Word travels fast about a skilled blacksmith. Some fella stopped by, saying he needed a good blade forged. Said he was curious to see if the stories about you were true.
I'm on it.
That's what I like to hear. Take the finished product straight to the customer. He'll be waiting for it.
Oh, I don't like it when I have to deliver it to him. But anyway, it will be done. Also, let me show you. Okay, cook this. Your own, very own brand of beer. You can even wash yourself here. And you get salamis, smoked salamis. They respawn not each day, but every, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. Here, and you get your own beer, which also respawns. Black Anvil, Henry's Bread, and Smith Red. You can drink wine from here. You even have a boat with a ducky.
What a view.
Indeed, what a view. Okay, she has allergies, I think. Oh yeah, let me show you my room. So Standa and the apprentice, this is their room. It's not very nice and it's not very clean. But my room, which Magdalena sweeps every day, you get a stove, a very nice bed, books. You get new books here. You can selection of amorous poetry, statues of the blacksmithing guild, on the blacksmithing crafts, the songs of the scoundrel pupil. Here you get a savior schnapps. I think it respawns every week or so. A place where you can pray, your own chest. You can even store your swords on the walls. This one's an executioner sword. Master Manhart sword I put. Fake Scaliburg, Peter of Sukhodetsky, the Rikunaris from the gypsy camp. You can even put shields on the walls. Here you get more food. Study the papers. Baked kolach. I think an Ataman sword I have, yeah. Nice. Okay, now I just need to deliver it to the customer. Hopefully he's in Kuttenberg, otherwise... Yes, he's in Kuttenberg, that's very good. Talk to Margaret, okay. Okay, I'm gonna deliver it. Then I'm gonna play some dice. What else did I want to do around here? Oh, I have a bunch of stuff on my horse, which I should probably... either sell or... I don't need that one. Okay. Let's see if something requires... yeah, this one. It needs fixing. Oh, come on. Is it not maximum? Henry didn't say anything. Yeah, it's 100. Okay, I'm gonna put up for sale. This one, the Ataman, no, I have to deliver it. I don't need this one. It's nice, but I don't need it. This one goes to sale. I'd rather just put them like this. Prague. I don't need them anymore, I think. This Waffenrock, this. This one as well. I'm gonna fix them and then put them up for a sale for more money. Noble gloves. Don't need them. Okay. Now I just want to store them here because they'll get fixed, and when they're fixed I'm gonna sell them. Okay, also materials. Oh, quality of life. If you store all your materials in here, when you do blacksmithing, you actually don't have to carry anything with you. The game automatically takes the needed materials from your chest, which is very useful. Don't have to launder anything.
Here you go. Take it.
Eat the heart. I'm gonna eat from here, straight from the pot. I guess we're quite hungry. 90. Okay. Our very beautiful horse. Okay, let's deliver the Ataman sword. Play some dice. We're gonna meet in the evening with that lady. What else do we need to go? Probably go to Malashov. In Bilani I could do a duel to increase my prestige.
For fuck's sake!
Gather round. You open.
Ow!
Good people. Now where was the sword supposed to be delivered? At the bathhouses, right? Right.
Hey!
Whoa!
Innkeeper, a beer!
The customers have been singing your praises recently. I do the best I can. I'm glad to hear it.
I apologize. What are you barging in here for?
Sorry, I didn't mean to go there. In here. Well, where the heck? Bathhouse owner Adam. Am I missing something? Don't tell me it's in the different building.
Leave or I'll call the guards. Hey,
Fine,
what
fine.
are you doing here?
It's another private area. Don't need him.
Come and take a smoke.
You mean up there? Am I allowed? Yep, I am allowed in here apparently. Okay, that's good to know. Noble woman. This is usually a restricted area. could steal a lot of things from here. I don't need to steal anything anymore. I will save though, because probably this place will become restricted after I finish the quest. My nourishment is already at 80.
What can I do for you?
Hey, AWSO, welcome to the Owlygarchy. Welcome to the stream. Hand over the product.
Your order.
Wonderful. Let me see. Good work, Master. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Okay, I delivered the item. Now I need to get out of here because I'm probably gonna be in trouble if I spend any more time. Long swords. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not gonna steal anymore. I have... Yeah, it's a private area all of a sudden. Okay, I need to get out of here. And soon.
You've got no business here.
Well,
Hey, what are you doing here?
well,
You're not allowed.
I'd like to leave.
Come now. You've no right to be here. Out.
Huh? Excuse me.
Excuse you. Excuse yourself.
If you know it, then so does half the town. And that goes for Councilman Niles as well.
Of course he knows. He's the one sending him there.
What are you talking about?
It's gospel. They say she's mad for it, but the old man just isn't up for it anymore. He wanted her to stop pestering him. So he made a deal with Dirk Stallion.
Arnie. Okay. We could go to the tournament. Journal. The tournament will be in 4 days. First, I want to help Margaret. But I would also like to play some dice and then go to Malashov to do the side quests. Okay, it's noon. I can do all of the things probably today, hopefully. Come on, horsey. First we do the dice. Then we go to Malashov. Hopefully we'll return by evening.
Hey, you nearly ran into me.
Sorry, dude. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. I should also visit the scribe and sell a bunch of stuff. Oh, lefty.
For a wonderful put.
Let's play some dice for the glory of the blacksmithing guild. You, my friend, Dyson Martin.
Day to you.
I'm a master of the Kuttenberg Blacksmith Guild. I've come to show you how blacksmiths throw.
What game would you like to play?
Any game that gives me all your gold.
And nothing else.
Let's play. Farewell.
I actually like to use pie dice with a weighted die. And doppelganger. I don't have the Emperor's.
Fortuna Juvat.
Al dentes fortuna juvat indeed, Henry. 1, 1, 1, 1. Then use the doppelganger.
Your plan, is it?
Yep, 4,000 points just like that. Oh, he had a very lucky hand. My goodness, this guy's playing well. Bust, 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 bust. No. Okay, let me play.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
And he had a very good hand there. I could have 2,000 more, but unfortunately I need to end it.
Should have saved it.
I don't think so.
Hear about what the bell is planning?
No, I don't care.
What do you? Well, nor do I. But this is. I'm not. But this is about money.
God bless. Good day.
Go on. He wants to fleece us.
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll have to talk to the others this evening and decide what to do.
Oh, this guy's lucky.
Oh, that's as far as I go.
He used his transmutation. That's 200. No, let's throw again. It's 100. Okay, and now I think we win.
Well, maybe I do the same.
Long live the Kuttenberg blacksmith.
Thank you. Do you still have...
I'd like to play duck.
What game would you like?
You no longer have a golden
I actually don't.
badge. I'm not playing for silver. Not wasting my time. Thank you for the money. Okay. We are done in Kuttenberg. In the evening. All good. Now these are donations. You lose like 1,000 groschen for prestige. I'm not sure it's worth it. Bilani is on my way to Malashov, and we're gonna go there right now. First, I think we should switch this and eat something. Or drink something. Schnapps for energy, beer. Horsey?
Right! Woo! Blues! Cleaners!
Vinegar. I have vinegar, I don't need vinegar anymore. This guy had a nice quest with the wine. He has a very good wine now. Before he was selling vinegar. Not actual vinegar, but very bad wine, which was not good even for vinegar. It would give you minus 10 nourishment. I mean, that could be useful, I think. I could go straight, or I could just go like this and then head down. That means to the second one. Let's see, maybe we can go straight and save some time. Unless I get lost. There was a very interesting side quest here at this church as well, with dragon bones. But we destroyed them. This is an abandoned mine, I think. Whoa! Oh, it doesn't look abandoned at all. That looks like a nice door. Huh. Okay, let's save the game. I've never been in here before. Maybe it's related to a quest or something. Huh. Private area. I don't see anything special. More private areas. I don't think there's anyone around here. Is there? No potions. Well, this is an interesting thing. It's definitely related to a quest. Definitely. Huh. Oh, that's an entrance to a mine. I think it's this one. But I didn't see it on the map. Should I investigate further? I don't remember being here. Is it just a connection with the rest of the tunnels from the city? City tunnels? Don't know. I hope I won't get lost. and become a troglodyte. It keeps going further down. Oh, and it's... Oh, I see a dead miner there. And what the heck are those? Let me go through. Okay, so there's a dead miner. Ooh, something ripped him apart. What the heck? Those look like dinosaurs. Settings. More light. How do I change the light? Exposure. Yeah. Contrast. No. Saturation, no. Those are dinosaurs. White balance, no. Time. Does it matter? Key light intensity. 3-point light. Those are dinosaurs. Am I in Jurassic Park just all of a sudden? This guy was ripped apart by dinosaurs. Did you know there were dinosaurs in this game? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dinosaurs. I found crocodiles, a lot of crocodiles. Alligators. Well.
Beautiful.
I didn't know about that. And they're moving. They're actually moving. Can I shoot one of them? No, I cannot shoot inside, apparently. It doesn't allow me. Nah. Okay. So, there's nothing different, nothing interesting in this underground area with the exception of those dinosaurs, right? Okay, so dinosaurs beneath Gutenberg. What else are we gonna see? UFOs? I saw a Sleeping Beauty dead in the first area in the Trotsky region. Also saw the 4 witches of Salem burnt to the stake. Is this a door? No. Just a reinforcement. Okay, so there's nothing else in this area. With the exception of those dinosaurs. Oh, nice little Easter egg. I guess the developers liked Jurassic Park. So many cool little Easter eggs, yeah. Also found Death roaming the Trotsky area during the night. Lady Death. The Hobbit? Barrels? Are dwarfs in barrels or something? Okay. So nothing else. It's just a private area with nothing else. Okay. I've been in here, but there was nothing. Uh-huh. No, nothing. Just an anvil behind this door. And yes, here was this was the entrance to the underground. Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay, spend enough time here. Time to move.